If there is a child that you really love and wish the best for, you really need to invest 20 to 30 minutes or so listening to the whole of this message. If not, please direct someone here who does. The critical information provided here is life enhancing, life changing, and maybe even life saving for someone's child. Qualified accountant, entrepreneur, personal trainer, life coach, maths teacher, martial artist, family man, Kevin Linden had two minor life-changing experiences that had major life-changing results for him. Firstly, he heard the daughter of an internationally renowned human rights activist say that when she became of age, she had to read and listen to her father's body of work, given that at home he was just that. Secondly, whilst getting feedback during a formal life coaching course, Kevin Linden's tutor said, "Thank you, Kevin, for your brutal honesty. I totally disagree with you about you lacking artistic talents other than in martial arts. I see it in your work and actually look forward to reading your assignments each month." As a result of these two instances, Kevin Linden spent 8 years writing a body of work called the Super U Series, Complete Elite Success System, as an insurance policy for his children. So should anything happen to him, they will be able to learn from his vast experience in various aspects of life. This way, there's no need for them to reinvent the wheel or go through unnecessary pain, as they will have better information to make better decisions. When other parents heard of this, they wanted to have the whole of the Super U Series Complete Elite Success System for themselves, much less their children. Many of them quite evidently thought that they would benefit from the information themselves. Mothers who were single parents as a result of relationship breakup, divorce, incarceration of their partner or bereavement wanted the information to give their children a balanced perspective. They realized that the Super U Series Complete Elite Success System would relieve them of stress and pressure, knowing and accepting that they cannot do everything. When they fail to do what they can or what others are doing, they are slipping in terms of providing for their children. They want to ensure that their children are ready for the marketplace. Education at school and at home are both a good start, but certainly not enough. With the influences out there, their positive values need to be reinforced by third-party validation. The Super U Series Complete Elite Success System is the perfect vehicle for offering you as a parent such support. Further educating your child so that they are prepared for all aspects of life. Giving your child what they are unlikely to get at home and don't get at school. Providing the right supplement for all areas of your child's life. Provides the perfect solution that allows your child to make better decisions in their lives. Kevin Linden has made the Super U Series Complete Elite Success System available in the form of the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System, an online course geared towards children from year 5 to year 13 or ages 9 to 19, whereby modules are offered on a piecemeal basis. Thankfully, the text is formatted in a way whereby advanced 9 to 10-year-olds may grasp it, but each child will see it dependent on where they are at that time. With this in mind, the student goes through each insight or chapter and answers the optional questions which are marked and feedback given. There are generally at least 4 to 6 chapters or insights addressed on a monthly basis depending on the length and intensity. Your child will be much better prepared to be well balanced, attain greatness, financial abundance, significance, become great futures way in the future. And that's just to begin with. Every facet of life is covered. Furthermore, after completing the insights each month, there is a resource center whereby mainly practical information, skills and techniques are given. This resource center will be beneficial and usable from day one of the child's student's life and indeed for the rest of his or her life. We will spare you the details because we want you to see it and go through it for yourself. The benefits to you as a parent or guardian and the child are as follows. Your child will have the opportunity to gain the competitive advantage in the marketplace, which will positively affect each aspect of his or her interaction in many circumstances and environments. Your child will be much better prepared for success and leadership. Your child will get a father's perspective, in fact, more than one father's perspective. I know it doesn't replace the emotional and historical relationship between father and child, but it does ensure that the child that you love will be soon prepared to deal with moving forward progressively in all aspects of life. Your child will have the benefit of the education that may have been missed in school or at home, becoming wise in the process. Let's face it, as parents, there's only a certain amount that we may do, and there sure is always plenty for us to do that may make it harder for us to teach our children all that they should know. Your child will learn to think out of the box that average members of society do and become better contributors to society. Some people learn the hard way, usually and unnecessarily quite painfully. There's no reason for that child that you love to go through such tough experiences, reducing in a way the sacrifice that we as parents have made to make their journey much easier and more fruitful. The Teenager's Success University Life Mastery System means that most of the pain will be avoided. It means that as guardians or parents, we would not just do a good job, but a great job preparing our children for adulthood and life in the outside world. I forgot one very important point. As a result of appropriately putting into practice what is offered by the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System, your child and your family are likely to enjoy a better lifestyle. In fact, it's likely to lead to better health and in some cases prolong lives or even save lives. Lastly, there will be less pressure on you and other members in relation to educating the child you love outside the formal education environment. Our job as parents and guardians is to prepare our children for adulthood to the best of our ability. The Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System is here to assist you in this great endeavor. What value would you place on that and each of the benefits listed above? People pay many thousands in whatever currency that you can imagine for the information, techniques, skills and positivity that is on offer. That's without considering the traveling and accommodation that they may have to also pay for, without the degree of flexibility that we are offering. Universities in the UK charge the standard rate of £9,000 or approximately $15,000 per year for their courses. In the US, these figures are substantially higher, and that is whilst having to also factor in the cost of books, stationery, accommodation and transportation. The unfortunate reality is that many times, many undergraduates go in and come out without the necessary skills to deal with life in an effective manner, according to many lecturers and employers. Even home tuition is usually around £30 or $48 per hour. Given that we recommend that your child spends between 20 to 30 minutes daily on average, depending on their schedule, financially that translates to approximately £450 per month at those same rates. 10% of the proceeds of the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System will be donated to the internationally renowned child protection charity, the VCF, formerly the Victoria Columbier Foundation. Please see www.vcf-uk.org. Together we will be given back to society by helping the vulnerable and oppressed. Keep in mind then that this serves the community as well as supplementing and completing your child's education at every stage, as you would be indirectly given back in the form of a charitable donation. We also provide a lucrative joint venture and affiliate program for parents and institutions who successfully recommend the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System. Details will be automatically sent to those whose children enroll with a view of providing a substantial secondary income. We wish to get rid of any financial limitations that you may have to prevent you from providing for your child or that child that you love so much. Guarantee. We will allow you 14 days to review all the contents of the first month. If in the very unlikely case within the initial 14 days you are not happy with what is offered, as you do not believe that it's beneficial to that child that you love, just contact us and we will terminate your child's membership and offer a full refund. Though we won't ask for a reason, we do welcome an explanation, given that we are always improving what we offer our students. Like any institution of learning, there are only a very limited number of places available. The Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System is currently available for everyone, while certainly not being for everyone. This is primarily for the children whose parents actively, in practice as opposed to mere words alone, love them dearly and wish to provide for them, giving them the competitive advantage in the marketplace. Recognize that there is only so much that they and their schools can do to prepare their children for life. Know that they have not got 8 years to compile and document all the information, skills, techniques, and knowledge to equip that child that they love for adulthood, as has already been done, whilst being conscious that if they did, they may crucially miss something out. Furthermore, they know that their time is best spent elsewhere rather than reinventing the wheel. They realize that the marketplace is becoming more competitive in terms of jobs, the property market and business, and realize that most parents are prepared or learned for a world that no longer exists in the same form as 20 or more years ago. Are successful business people or entrepreneurs, traders, or people that know that you have to be willing to do today for your child so that they can have tomorrow what other children won't have. Appreciate that it is highly likely that children and adults are likely to be treated more favorably in the market, including the job market, having successfully progressed through the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System. Appreciate that through their children's personal development, internally and externally, they are more likely to live better and longer, having more fulfilled lives than those who do not get on board and take full advantage of what is available. Appreciate that in the future, that child that you love will have success or excuses. They won't have both. Know or believe that the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System will enhance and complement the education that child that you love receives at home and at school. Here are a few testimonials from a few satisfied customers that have completed or gone through the Super U Series Complete Elite Success System. I've not finished it all, but you really have some excellent information in there. Les Brown. Great stuff. Valerie Campbell. Good morning, Kevin. Hope you're well. I spent the weekend listening to your audio program, and I like it even more than the first time, and I truly love the information the first time I heard it. You're incredible. The way you communicate with your audience really holds them onto every word, and the information you share with us is invaluable. I recommend your programs to everyone. Keep up the great work. Kind regards, Chris Townsend. Kevin, just finished listening to your CDs and thought they were excellent. You certainly make it easy to listen to and follow. Also, your examples from personal and impersonal experiences are excellent. I needed help, and I'm so glad that I have your CDs. It has helped me to analyze my life and all the important things that I need to know. Faye Blake. Kevin has used his professional qualifications as accountant, martial arts instructor, and life coach to inspire the minds of anyone who has a desire to succeed. But it is the person who has caught the power of the vibration that he generates in his communication who will awaken the super you that has been lying dormant in each one of us. Kevin Linden has revealed information from the core of his being so that the body at rest will not remain at rest but will be disturbed and stimulated to attain transformation in mind, body, spirit, and affairs, to the extent that he or she acts now to apply the Super You series to their lives. There's a tide in the affairs of men and women, if taken at the surge, can lead to fortune. If omitted, all the voyage of their life will be bound in shallow waters of misery. On such a tide, the Super You series, we are now afloat, so we must take this tide as it surges or lose our venture. The information contained in this series is such a rising tide that will lead the seeker to reach his or her highest potential. May the divine mind continue to guide and inspire you to be the best that you can be. Reverend Vernon C. Thomas. If you see this program as just another self-help tool, then you've already missed the point. Women have been crying out for this program, and men had no idea they needed it so badly. S. Yoroth. Dear Kevin, thank you for sharing your time and treasure through the Super You, How to Become a Great Parent Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect. Indeed, the wisdom and knowledge and good old-time common sense shared in this manual gives me the opportunity as a parent, grandparent, foster carer, and counselor, marvelous opportunities to assimilate and share this information with individuals who indeed are benefiting in positive life transforming ways. The ripple effect of this storehouse of information will be felt for generations present and future. There has certainly been a paradigm shift in my consciousness, and the revelations are life transforming. I certainly have a second chance to make a first impression with the principles and action steps provided. Continue to walk in light, love, and peace. And thank you again for sharing yourself in such a consciousness-raising awareness. Reverend Ina Grayson Thomas. Hi Kevin, I would just like to say that your training has taken me to new heights. I find myself talking to groups on being more focused and positive. I have realized that you can achieve your goals if you only give yourself the opportunity to expand the mind. The changes in my life are due to you and your work. I am constantly talking about the need for people to change, which is all thanks to you. Success is there for us all, but without your help and support, we may never achieve this. If we all keep our minds like a sponge, then we could all achieve so much more in life with your help and support. Many thanks, Kevin. Michael London. I have known the author of the Super You series, Kevin Linden, for less than 2 years. Yet, through his writings, I feel I've known him since his childhood. Kevin touches on topics that many people would shy away from, or even run away from. Not Kevin. He bears his thoughts, black ink on white paper, for all to read, agree or disagree, or be indifferent about. He tackles a wide range of issues relevant for both youth and adults alike, and therefore his subjects would resonate with the majority of us, subjects that maybe we would prefer to leave locked in a secret room. His insights provide a holistic approach encompassing the mental, spiritual, as well as the physical. Whoever you are, at whatever stage you are in your life, Kevin's insights will certainly give you food for thought. Be prepared to be inspired, challenged, and even shocked perhaps. In this world where everyone and everything is moving faster, where noise is all around and within us, our brains and minds do not get a chance to stop and think. We are on autopilot, forever reacting to events and people. The Super You series gives an opportunity to apply some brakes to your everyday thought patterns. It forces you, if you wish, to step back and take an inventory of yourself, of your life, to look deeply within yourself and to look at the people you've surrounded yourself with. What type of apples are you surrounded by? Are they red apples, green apples, rotten apples, or a combination of all? More importantly, what type of apple are you? Opportunities come and go in our lives. Many times we miss them because we do not recognize them. We are so engrossed in our world. We are so programmed by our parents, teachers, environments, and like that we are deaf and blind to opportunities that could eventually open doors to a more enriched knowledge and experience. The Super You series provides such an opportunity. Become aware of this opportunity and let it guide you. Kevin Linden probes deeper than the surface to help you find answers and understanding to the maze of your life, answers that make sense to you and fit within your mode. Kevin's insights may bring even more questions to the surface, questions that we should all take conscience of. Stop and take conscience now. Hear, listen and think. Stop going about your day rhythm in a robotic fashion. The Super You series provides invaluable insights and jewels for thought. Don't be a victim to events. In fact, no one is a victim to anything. We just choose to be so. Don't be imprisoned by your past and even your present. Leave your prejudices and preset mind behind. Open your mind and be prepared to dive into a sea of potential opportunities that the Super You series brings to you. Marianne Razé. Many times in life, many of us arrive at a plateau. That plateau may be at any given level in a variety of spheres, emotional, spiritual, or financial, amongst others. If that position is comfortable, we may be tempted naturally to be content with the status quo, to stay within our comfort zone and cruise along. History has shown, however, that the human consciousness really lets the mind sit in contentment with the way things are. The concepts of contrast persistently drives the thoughtful mind. There seems to be a constant nagging effect of inquiry and reasoning which restlessly strives for answers to life's fundamental questions. Centuries of philosophical debate, religious discourse, and mayhem has alienated many with unapproachable concepts and a tangle of contradictions, leaving countless casualties en route. Yet a dominant thread running through the ups and downs of time has focused us to one conclusion: the answers you seek are within. And here is where you come to the work in hand. The Super You series offers insights from a contemporary mind, coupled with a shorthand method of tasters from many of the great thinkers of our modern time and past masters. In an interesting twist, the challenge here is to find comfort in the answers to one's immediate and pressing issues, again on a variety of levels, depending on your personal perceptions and life experience, yet be pushed to consider the new horizons opened up as possibilities for personal growth and development. Ironically, posting more questions to keep the momentum of an inquisitive mind stimulated. Everything happens in place, at the precise time, as it is meant to be always. Your search for expansion has brought you here. The next logical step would be to remain open-minded and let your collection of pearls of wisdom continue. you're in good company. Enjoy. J.C. O'Dwyer. Wherever possible, Kevin Linden and his team of personally trained markers will be marking each script. When was the last time that you had regular access to the author and or his team, being able to submit answers and receive feedback, typically within a 3 to 5 day turnaround at the most? How much would you value such an opportunity, especially if the study was for your short, medium, and long-term benefit? Now you may see, or you may begin to see, why this cannot be for everyone, as that will compromise the quality and value given to students. Furthermore, to get an introduction to Kevin Linden, you will receive the 2 CD sets in digital form of How to Grow the Super You, which has a recommended retail price of $19.99. To be honest, we would like to give your child access to the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System without charge, but that would violate the 4 levels of exchange. 1. Criminal. Frankly, it'd be criminal to do so, fostering a something for nothing mentality. Giving you something that doesn't belong to you would make us both criminals. Partial exchange. Unfortunately, most organizations and businesses tend to function on this basis, providing goods and services not quite as you expected to receive it, as you intended or imagined, leaving you feeling a little dirty having been deceived. 3. Fair exchange. This is where you get a fair deal, as many businesses that you return to may bear witness. 4. Abundant exchange. This is the level that we aim for, where we provide consistently an outrageous degree of value to your child, providing the information and encouragement to make better decisions, achieve and succeed in all aspects of their life for the whole of their life. To totally eradicate risk to you, once you enroll your child, invest in the introductory investment of only £59.97 per month, though we are under great pressure in the marketplace to charge between £97 and £150 per month to all, not just the corporate clientele. Once your child is in, he or she is in and won't be subject to the increase. You will find that the value that your child and indeed your family will receive will undoubtedly exceed this by several times. This is certainly no hard sell. It is us pointing out in a nutshell what is available for your child at this moment. Spaces are limited, given that although we are just getting started, we will be taking this globally very soon. Not everyone can be leaders. Therefore, we are allowing a certain number of people to enroll in each area as we quickly engage in a national and international rollout to those who want the best and make the necessary sacrifice in time for their children, given their child's development, the increased competition in the marketplace, and the limited places. Don't let that child that you love miss out. Don't let them ask you if you were, or if you are, aware of the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System when one of their friends informs them of the great progress they are making, especially when the spaces are fully booked up in your area. The early bird certainly catches the worm, so enroll right now. Your child is perfectly positioned to take full advantage of what we have to offer. Imagine one parent stated that they will secure a place from now for their toddler, whereas another stated that they will secure a space as soon as their child is born. Enroll your child right now in the form below into the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System. Your child's opportunities and future most certainly depend on it. I appreciate that someone wants an idea of what writing style is used in the system, though probably not you. I've arranged for a limited time for you to get the ebook Get Self-Help Life Balance and Grow the Super You by Kevin Linden for the heavily discounted price of £7, which is about 70% off. Someone would also like Get Self-Help, Life Balance and Grow the Super You, the Teenager's Success University Life Mastery System, the complete Super You series Elite Success System in hard copy form. Spend a full day with Kevin Linden. Enjoy a 5-day cleansing retreat in East Sussex. Have a month's email access to Super You Success Coach Kevin Linden. Have an emergency call with Super You Success Coach Kevin Linden, and a lot more. This is available for the investment of £19,997. To summarize between the three, for the investment of £7, you get Self-Help, Life Balance and Grow the Super You in ebook form. Now, the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery Success System and the complete Super You series Elite Success System also offer How to Grow the Super You, and in piecemeal and e-form you get access to the Resource Center, What a Father Wants Every Child to Know, How to Attain Greatness Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Attain Significance Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Attain Financial Abundance Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Become a Successful Entrepreneur Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Attain Irrelevance Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Get Out of Debt Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Sell Your Way to Wealth Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, 30 Essential Lessons every network marketer should know, 30 essential business lessons every entrepreneur should know despite being perfectly imperfect. Kevin Linden presents Think and Grow Rich, The Alphabet of Love, The Secrets of a Woman, How She Wants to Be Treated by Her Man, How to Become a Great Parent Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect. There's obviously a warranty on the system and certificate of completion for each module. The complete Super You series Elite Success System also offers in hard copy form What a Father Wants Every Child to Know, How to Attain Greatness Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Attain Significance Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Attain Financial Abundance Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Become a Successful Entrepreneur Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Attain Relevance Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Get Out of Debt Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Sell Your Way to Wealth Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, 30 Essential Lessons Every Network Marketer Should Know. Kevin Linden presents Think and Grow Rich, The Alphabet of Love, The Secrets of a Woman, How She Wants to Be Treated by Her Man, How to Become a Great Parent Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, 5-day Health Retreat for 2, Certificate of Completion of Retreat, 1 day one-to-one coaching with Super You Success Coach Kevin Linden, 3 scheduled telephone coaching consultations, unscheduled emergency telephone consultation, a personalized autographed copy of the forthcoming book, Are We Right for Each Other? Kevin Linden's Theory of Compatibility. Please note that most programs are in written and audio forms, subject to change with the possibility of additional programs being added. Remember, there's no risk to you whatsoever. You have nothing to lose, but your family has everything to gain. Review the first month's Fatherly Insights and the first month's Resource Center and see for yourself how that special child that you love will benefit. Invest now in your child's future, giving them a full and complete practical education that will stay with them and serve them for life. Now, the investment for your child's future is less than a decent daily cup of coffee at many of the large coffee chains or a daily drink at the pub at the price of only $59.97 per month. against a recommended retail price of £147 per month. It is absolutely amazing value for you and your child or your children's present and future, whilst allowing your child to get the competitive advantage in the marketplace. Don't procrastinate, or else that child you love will miss out, and you, much less your child, will be very sorry. Enroll your child below right now.